Hi everybody, it's Kelly, also known on Twitter as Kelly in 1977. And I did a vlog a couple of days ago, decided to can it and just do another one. So it's been about a week since I recorded or posted a vlog. Um, so this one's gonna be more like a small venting one. So anybody that watches this, if you have somebody in your life that could be a very friendly neighbor or a doctor, a coworker, a friend, a family member, best friend, boyfriend, husband that does this, please let me know how you deal with it. Do you take them for face value? Do you believe 50% of what they say? Do you remember what they say and catch them lying to you? So I won't say who this person is because that's not right. But this person is a family member. And every time I turn around, this person's too busy for me. It's always like that. I have a lot of bad days. I have bone disease. If I haven't called you in a month and you tell me to call you, hey, go ahead, call me. I want to talk to you. I'll pick up the phone. I'll make sure I'm not busy. And I pick up a phone. It doesn't matter what time. It could be 9 o'clock in the morning, it could be 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it could be 8 o'clock at night. A few days ago, I tried to get hold of this person. Almost a week ago, I tried to get hold of this person 3 times throughout the day. Ridiculous. And it's always something. I'm driving. I'm too tired to talk. I'm at the doctor's. I'm playing bingo. I'm getting ready to go into church. I'm visiting a friend. I'm doing errands for a neighbor. It's always something. And this person finds time out of their schedule when they only work or volunteer 2 hours a week, but make money for it. But it's not working. Who can go out of state 4 hours away anywhere from 6 to 10 times out of the year? Not a problem. Go for 7 days, go for the weekend, went for 12 one time, went and got a room at a casino. The hotel's connected to the casino and had all kinds of money to do that and enjoy themselves with a friend and brought a friend with them and you know. So this person really only wants to be around me when they want to be around me. I could not hear from this person for like 2 months and be like, I've been texting you, you're not texting me back, are you alive? What's going on? And you know, all of a sudden they stopping by the house 3 times a week and calling me and texting me all the time. And it always seems like when the people they know are busy, that's when they have time for me. And that's really aggravating. So I'm trying to talk to this person on the phone and talked for an hour, but I didn't get to say much. I called, see how you doing. Let me know how your week's going. And oh, well, this is what's going on with me. I never get to that point of being able to say what's going on with me. I said many times, I don't want to talk about this topic. We've already talked about that 2 weeks ago. There's no need to relive it, to re-talk about it. I don't get why you do that. And I just kept getting cut off. And, well, you're not listening to me. I got something different to say this time. And it's the same thing over and over again. So I asked this person for a favor. And I haven't asked this person for anything in over 3 years. But I and my family have given this person money. Bought a cell phone that they were selling for $35. We gave $100, and also took this person out to eat that day. We take this person out to eat all the time. This person has taken us out to eat one time. When I first moved in with my husband, I had this person coming over twice a week to have lunch with me before I had to go to class. I was still going to school full time. Gave him food to take home. Had him come over for Thanksgiving. Had him come over for Christmas. This would have been me and my husband's first Thanksgiving and Christmas together because this person said nobody loved her. I'm all alone, and nobody should be alone. They should be around family and friends on the holidays. And the holidays, we always, just me and my husband. The day before, the day after, or a couple of days after, we go and we see other people. But Christmas and Thanksgiving, we just like to be alone. I no longer cook a big Christmas or Thanksgiving dinner, and whatever's in the house is what we have. So we've done that. I've given gas money because I was told, oh, my car's on E and I got a couple doctor appointments. I don't have any money. Give $20 out of my own pocket that I worked for babysitting. And then my husband saw this person a few hours later getting 3 packs of cigarettes. That's not what the money was for. I've picked up and paid for medications, soda, cigarettes. So, we've been good to this person. And, every time I picked this person up from the hospital and my husband was doing schoolwork and we stopped what we were doing to go pick up this person, bring this person home and drive home, which took 2 hours. You're going into the doctor's, then, RCT out here will pick you up if you can't drive. And this person couldn't drive, being under medication. She did not want to call and schedule an appointment to have them come pick her up. All that would have happened was, as soon as she woken up, which you can't leave right away, they would have called RCT and said, this person's ready for pickup. And then the person would come. So maybe you have to wait 30 minutes, but you don't leave right away. They can't allow you to leave. You're still druggy out here. It's how Vermont does it. So, we've done stuff like that. And, even last year for this person's birthday, gonna have a party because that's what this person wanted. And at the time, she was with somebody. I'm just gonna say she was with somebody. That person should have threw a party. That person did not want to come to the party. We invited a couple of her friends and we bought all kinds of food. She wanted stuffed shells and sausage and a nice salad and some rolls. And my husband made the cake. He baked the cake the night before. Now, the night before, I asked her because it was going to be at 12 and I had to cook everything. So my husband made the cake the night before and I asked her the night before. I said, they're saying it's going to be a blizzard. And it already started snowing. When I called her, it was like 9 o'clock at night. So it already started snowing. And I'm like, are you sure you still want to have this? Because we just went out, we bought all this food. I don't want to cook it. And then, it's just me and my husband. No, I swear it's going to be fine. It's going to be early enough. No. She texted me at 9:30. Oh, I hope you didn't start cooking. We can't come. There's no way I can drive in this weather. I told you we ended up getting 18 inches. After a week earlier, we had a blizzard. We had 12 inches. So it really irked me because we spent at least $50 on food. I don't know if you've ever made stuffed shells. Everything that I make is for a party or something. It's going to be homemade. So I make my own ricotta cheese filling. And then I had the hamburger to also stuff in the shells. Then the cheese. We bought a big thing of cheese, $8 to put on top. I make my homemade sauce. So everything, the peppers, the onions, the mushrooms are all fresh. So it really did aggravate me. And then, she wanted a salad. So you gotta get the lettuce. And then carrots and cucumbers and tomatoes and black olives. And, she wanted a real nice fancy one. So, I went and did all that. Bacon bits and cheese to put on top if somebody wanted it. 4 different kind of salad dressings because I don't know what people want. And then again, the cake. And I made sure we had ice cream. So that really aggravated me too, And I just started at 9 o'clock to make the sauce because my sauce needs to cook for at least 2 hours. So I was already in the process of cooking, So aggravating. So I won't do that again. I don't throw parties for people or anything. What I did for this past October is me and my husband celebrated our birthdays on my birthday. His is 21st of October, mine's 27th. I was not feeling good. You could tell I was not feeling good. I had a fever. I was red to the touch. I didn't want to socialize. I didn't want to eat or drink or anything. And, again, I made all the food for our party. My daughter-in-law and my son did make a homemade cake and bring that. So they brought something. And the only other person that showed up was my mom. And, a friend of hers was supposed to come, never did. And she never, came with anything. You'd think you'd come with something. She came with a bottle of soda for herself. She was here 4.5 hours. You could tell I didn't feel good. And, she took a big plate of food. She didn't even eat the whole thing. She ate half. So she took mashed potatoes. She took all the mixed vegetables. She took a huge thing of a pork chop. I had stuffing. I had macaroni and cheese. I had sour cream and chive noodles. I had tossed salad. I didn't know, how hungry people would be or, so I wanted to make sure there was enough food. And, she'll do that. She'll order something at the store for like $25 or at the restaurant and then eat half of it. That's annoying. So annoying. But this is what this person does. So on the phone with this person for an hour, and all of a sudden it was, well, I can't. I wish I could give you a ride, but I can't. And I know you never asked me for anything, but I just can't, Kelly. I know you helped me in the past. My car is about to fall apart. I did my taxes and I owe $10,000 to IRS and they're going to take my benefits away from me. And if that happens, my rent for low income housing is going to go up to $1,500 and I can't afford that. And I don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm going to get behind on my bills. And, I got nobody to help me now. And okay. So this person's birthday was Thursday. And this happened Monday when I talked to this person on the phone. Thursday, this person went to work. It's about 40 miles away one way. Drove all the way home, get the hair done. Hair was free. It was a gift from a friend of hers. Then she left there to go to her doctor's appointment. Probably 25 miles away from where she lives. Left there to go pick up her friend because her friend was taking her out to eat for lunch. Brought her friend back home to the house, hung out there for a couple hours, then left there to go see a friend that was dying. But to go see this friend, you have to go a completely different way. So for her to leave friend's house to go home is going to take longer. All this Thursday. But Monday, your car is ready to fall apart. All weekend, she's at her friend's house. She doesn't want to call this person her boyfriend, but when you're there every weekend and you're there 2-3 times during the week, even if it's just to stop by and have lunch, that's your boyfriend. So, she's sleeping there and she'll say, there's no reception. I can't talk to you on the cell phone, but you had me talk to him 2 months ago on your cell phone at his house with no problem. We talked for like 30 minutes. Seems like a really nice guy. So she'll say things like that. So it's very annoying because how are you doing all this? And if your car's about to fall apart, I don't think you really need to do this volunteer thing for 2 hours a week when it's 80 miles. 80 miles, Because I know when I lived in North Concord with her and a different boyfriend, it was 28 miles for her to take me from North Concord to the CCV in St. J. She lives way out, like 20 more minutes. So, and it took 20 minutes for her to drive me to school. So do the math. It could be more than just 30 or 40 miles away. I don't know. But I know that from according to my GPS on my cell phone, it said I lived 28 miles away from school. So, you know, if your car's falling apart, wouldn't you just, I don't know, want to go straight home and not go and sleep over your boyfriend's house? But, you know, it's annoying. Last year, tax season, February, she said the same thing, that she was she was working, she was supposed to claim the money, so she was picking up somebody who was disabled and bringing them to go listen to bands on the weekend, and she was supposed to get paid mileage and stuff, and she was told it was volunteer work, so she wouldn't have to, you know, worry about taxes. And then when she went to go do her taxes, it came up that this person said that they were paying her and wanted to claim it. So she needed to pay them back money because she never told them. So, you know, another family member helped her out and said, well, you can come and you can help me and I'll give you some money, you know, just housework and stuff. And then that'll help you out so, you know, you could still pay your bills and pay them back and stuff. So yeah, she did pay them back whatever. They agreed on a different amount. And she paid them back, you know, and she wanted gas money to drive up to this person's house. And, you know, if she picked up a bottle of soda, she was saying to this person was $5 and really ridiculous. Wanted to eat there for free, sometimes sleep over, phones being charged all night, you know. But, you know, last year it was $6,000. Now she's saying $10,000. My father makes $60,000 a year, and he doesn't pay $10,000 in taxes. So it's a little ridiculous. And then even if you owe the IRS money, they're not going to take away benefits that you receive because you cannot mentally work. They're not going to do that. And they're not going to raise your low-income housing where you pay maybe $300 a month, all the way to $1,500. My apartment's bigger than hers, and we don't pay that. So it's all really ridiculous. And like I said, I did talk to her on her birthday Thursday, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, you know. Not once has she said or text or, you know, oh, I don't know what I gotta do. My car's falling apart, but it's my birthday and people want to see me, so I don't want to let them down. I mean, nothing like that. So it's a little ridiculous. And it always seems to happen, you know, tax season. And I don't know why she's mentioning it to me, because as I've told her, last year, me and my husband did not get anything back for taxes. The year that we got married, Obama was still president. And for us both being college students, we did get some extra credit for that. So we received $500 for federal for being college students full time. And then we got about $750 back, but we used that to pay to do the taxes, some of it. And we got that back, and this was when we first got together 3 years ago. We got that back because we do pay renter's insurance. So we have an amount and we have to pay every month on that. It's included in our car insurance. We go through the same person. And to live here is required that you do have this. Can't live where I live if you don't. The landlord's not responsible if there's a fire or something like that and your stuff gets damaged. So last year, for year 2018, we had to pay $800. We got nothing back. We got no state at all, no credit on our federal. And the $800 that we paid was what we should have gotten back for our renter's rebate. So we're probably not going to get any money either because Trump's still the freaking president. So why is she telling me I can't help her? You know. But this is what happens when you do help somebody and, oh, can you pick up my medicine? I'll pay you back. And her medicine was $12. Didn't pay nothing back. Oh, can you pick me up a pack of cigarettes and some Mountain Dew? I promise on the 1st I'll pay you back. Her pack of cigarettes is $10. We didn't get anything back. But, not going to sit there, bitch, and complain about little stuff. It's just, you do this to people and then you want people to feel bad or believe what you say. And it'll probably change in a couple months. She'll probably say, oh, I owe $15,000 now. Because that's what she does. So when she did pay the state back the money last year, she did lose her benefits. They put it on hold because this had to do with she didn't tell the state about, making this little bit of money. And I guess it was more money she was making than what she was saying to me because she didn't have her benefits for like 4 months. And then she got a letter saying she was getting them back, but it took a couple months for her to get it back. And then she showed everybody the letter. She was so happy. And then within a couple of weeks, she tried to say, oh, they're not giving me my benefits. I need help. I need you and family members to give me money. You can consider it a Christmas gift. No. Sorry, my bills are $2,000 a month. No. But it's always kind of been stuff like that. So that's my rant about this person. It just gets annoying because you call to see how they're doing, and you never get, hey, how you doing? Oh, well, not too bad, or a couple doctor appointments, and it's always something. Oh, I got a bladder infection. Oh, I have a blood infection. I have E. coli, and I'm going to have it for the rest of my life. It could kill me if I don't take antibiotics all the time. I studied E. coli, Mom. I took STEM studies. I did a report, a paper on it. And you don't catch E. coli and have it forever. You can get it from lettuce that is starting to rot, but doesn't smell funny, and it sometimes it won't have a slimy texture. And if you eat that, you can get E. coli. And you take antibiotics, and you're fine. It doesn't stay in your body forever. And then she tried to tell me a month ago, E. coli gave her a bladder infection. No, that's not the way it works. My mother gets bladder infections for a reason. But that's not the reason, so funny. So them and us have been doing a lot of updates. So I might sit down later on today if I can keep my eyeballs open and record a couple videos of that. That way I can post something other than the Game of Life vacations. I did get a copyright notice. They said the music was copyrighted, but I used the editor and I chose a pop song that was 2 minutes, 13 seconds, and it should be looping. So I'm probably going to have to write to YouTube and say I'm using your editor to cover up music and I got a copyright. And this was like 4 days ago and I haven't heard or got an email or anything, so I don't know. But that's pretty weird because they offer this. You could do all kinds of things with their beta editor. And I've been using it and I haven't had a problem, so I don't know. I used it for Them and Us. I have 25 views, or no, I think that one I have 18 views, and I never got a notice, so maybe it didn't take, I don't know. So I have to remember anything with music. I'm just going to turn off the music altogether, so I don't have to worry about that, because I don't make money doing this, and it's just a small hobby. If you do watch this, I appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. And hopefully I start to feel a little bit better. I think mainly it's because in the wintertime I'm in the house a lot. So that could be the reason I'm not going out. I'm not getting fresh air. The sun's not giving me its calcium. But I do know I do feel a lot better when it's not cold, about 60, 65 degrees, and I can go outside or just even sit on the porch in the sunlight. I sit out there with Peppy sometimes, or I take her for a small walk around the yard for 10, 15 minutes. So it's probably a lot of being in the house and not having bacteria and germs that are on the outside of the house that help your immune system. So like I'll have a fever for a couple days, or I'll have a migraine for 3 days, and then I'll be fine for a day or two. So that is something that I have been going through. But if I do play the game, I will post that gameplay right away, so you guys have something different to look at. I am doing the whole story. Right now there's about 5 hours of gameplay. They're working on the last part of the game, and they're going to be having a bonus game mode thing as well. So pretty cool. So I got this from Wish, and I wanted to show you guys. And it just clips in. I actually got this one for free. The other colors, it went from $1 to $4, but this was the free one, so I just paid like $2.50 shipping and handling. And I was surprised, as long as you don't put your elastic or rubber band too tight, it works perfect. And I've been parting my hair and having it swoop. I just don't feel like doing it today. I'm tired. I'm very tired. I went to bed last night about 5:30. Took me a couple hours to fall asleep. I woke up at 4:30, but I went back to bed. And then I got up with my husband at 7:45. But to be in bed and to sleep more than 8 hours and feel like crap, it really, really stinks. All right, this is Peppy Do.